Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're cracking open a topic that might surprise you. We all know boiled eggs are a superfood, right? They're packed with protein, great for muscles, and super convenient. But what if I told you that this seemingly perfect food has a hidden dark side? That's right, just like any powerful food, boiled eggs have negative impacts that most people completely ignore. And if you don't understand these downsides, the very food you're eating for health could be causing problems in your body. So, let's get into the side of boiled eggs that nobody talks about. First up, and this is a big one, is cholesterol. It's no secret that egg yolks are rich in dietary cholesterol. Now, for many people, this isn't a huge issue, as our bodies are pretty good at regulating cholesterol levels. However, for those who already have high cholesterol or a family history of heart disease, it's a different story. If you fall into that category, eating too many boiled eggs, especially more than 1 or 2 a day, could potentially raise your LDL cholesterol levels. LDL is often called the bad cholesterol because high levels can contribute to the buildup of plaque in your arteries, which over time increases the risk of heart problems. The key takeaway here is moderation. Even a fantastic food like an egg can become problematic when you overdo it. So, if you're eating a half dozen boiled eggs every single day, you might want to rethink that strategy. Next, let's talk about digestion. Have you ever eaten a couple of boiled eggs and then felt heavy, bloated, or just a bit uncomfortable? You're not alone. Boiled eggs are very dense and high in protein, which can make them a bit tough for your digestive system to break down, especially if you have a sensitive stomach. Eating them on an empty stomach or too quickly can often lead to symptoms like gas and that heavy feeling in your gut. What's more, some people actually lack the specific enzymes needed to fully digest certain proteins found in the egg white. This can lead to irritation or even inflammation in the gut. So, if you consistently feel off after eating eggs, it might be your digestive system sending you a clear signal. And this brings us to a more serious issue, egg allergies. For individuals with a true egg allergy, even a tiny amount of egg can trigger a significant immune response. We're talking about reactions like hives, itching, stomach cramps, and in severe cases, difficulty breathing. While egg allergies are more common in children, they can definitely persist or even develop in adulthood. And even if you're not allergic, there's still a risk. Improperly stored eggs can harbor bacteria like salmonella, and even though boiling is a safe cooking method, contamination can happen. Also, overcooking eggs can sometimes make the proteins harder to digest, adding to potential digestive woes. So, always handle and cook your eggs with care. Now, here's one that might really surprise you: acne and skin breakouts. Have you ever noticed a connection between your diet and your skin? Well, for some people, eggs can be a trigger. Here's why. Eggs can influence hormone levels, particularly those related to oil production in your skin. For individuals with naturally oily or acne-prone skin, this stimulation can lead to clogged pores and more frequent breakouts. This doesn't happen to everyone, of course, but if you've been struggling with persistent acne and you eat eggs daily, it might be worth experimenting. Try cutting them out for a few weeks and see if your skin clears up. You might be surprised by the result. It's a classic example of how one person's superfood can be another person's skin saboteur. Okay, let's move on to something a little less serious, but definitely a social concern: bad breath and body odor. Yes, your breakfast could be the culprit. Eggs are naturally high in sulfur-containing compounds. When your body metabolizes these compounds, they can be released through your breath or even your sweat, leading to a distinct and not-so-pleasant smell. It's the same reason why foods like garlic and onions can have a lingering effect. This smell isn't harmful, but it can be socially awkward. If you eat a lot of eggs, staying well hydrated can help flush these compounds out of your system more quickly. But if you have an important meeting or a date, you might want to skip the hard-boiled egg snack beforehand. Another digestive issue linked to eggs is constipation. This usually happens when eggs are eaten in large quantities without enough fiber to balance them out. Eggs themselves contain zero fiber. Fiber is essential for keeping your digestive system moving smoothly. So, if your diet is heavy on eggs and low on fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, things can get stuck. A breakfast of 3 boiled eggs is great for protein, but if you're not pairing it with something like a side of spinach, a piece of fruit, or some whole wheat toast, you could be setting yourself up for constipation. Remember, a balanced plate is a happy gut. Finally, and this is a crucial point, relying too heavily on boiled eggs can lead to a nutrient imbalance. Because they are so filling and high in protein, it's easy to eat a couple of eggs and feel completely satisfied. But this can cause you to skip out on other vital food groups. If you're filling up on eggs, you might be neglecting your intake of complex carbohydrates, healthy fats from other sources, and most importantly, the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants found in a wide variety of fruits and vegetables. Over time, this lack of dietary diversity can negatively impact your energy levels, your immune system, and your overall health. A healthy diet is all about variety and balance. not just focusing on one or two perfect foods. So, what's the final verdict on boiled eggs? Are they good or bad? The truth is, they're neither. They are a powerful food with incredible benefits, but they also come with real and important potential downsides. The goal isn't to scare you away from eating eggs forever. The goal is to empower you with knowledge so you can enjoy them smartly. The key, as with so many things in life and nutrition, is balance. Listen to your body. If you feel bloated or break out after eating eggs, maybe cut back. Pair them with fiber-rich, nutritious foods like leafy greens and whole grains. Stay hydrated, especially if you're concerned about that sulfur smell. And be mindful of your total intake, especially if you have pre-existing health concerns. When you consume them wisely, boiled eggs can be a fantastic part of a healthy diet, helping you reap all the positive benefits while keeping those negative effects far, far away. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope this gave you a more complete picture of this popular food. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into the foods we eat every day. See you in the next one.